Hello Amir, how you doing? Doing good, that's good. Gotta find my hair clip, I guess, because my hair might get in the way. It's kind of poofy today. Guess what? What? Have you hit six? What was it? 600? Was it? So we got the lighting, okay. The results for the art competition. And hmm? Guess you got top 3. You, I guess? Is that what you're getting at? Oh, nice. Did you already did you share the piece that you what you call submitted, or I don't know if you did or didn't. Not yet? All right. They said it was one of the best. Oh, it made me tear up. But yeah, that's good. Thank you. Alrighty. I was so proud. Nice, nice. That's good. That's good. Bragging rights earned. I can't wait to tell my kids that the first art competition I ever won was against my nation. Trying to get my palette together. I have a good idea of what I'm doing, but like I don't wanna I don't want to like plan too much. So I guess I'm gonna take the risk here and just go for it. I think maybe it's gonna be okay to do that because I can just water down the paint that I'm using a lot, and then it'll be easy to paint over. Kind of like sketching, I guess. But it's gonna look kind of ugly, I guess, for like the first few layers. I'll use black and probably that same dark green. Maybe some brown. Because probably have to use some of the brown for, I don't know, bushes and stuff. Hey Collie, how you doing? And Cherry, how are you doing? Not the Christmas spirit? No, it needs to get a little colder, and it needs to hopefully snow. Sometimes it doesn't snow. I guess if you live in a place where there's not snow, it doesn't matter. But for me, it's like a necessary ingredient. So yeah, I'll get the Halloween painting out of the way, and then I'll think about what I'm painting for Christmas. Maybe like a fat Santa drinking a Pepsi. I mean a Coca-Cola. I don't know. Never snows. Yeah. I guess like if you're used to that, then probably it doesn't matter, right? For me, it's always been Like snow is just part of the thing. But when when I was living in Florida, because there was no snow, of course, it always never felt right. So, but yeah, you're doing fine. That's good. Doing all right, Collie. Nice, nice. I'm gonna be uh painting very badly because I don't know for sure exactly what I'm doing right now. And I don't want to like sketch it because I just don't feel like it. Like like with pencil to like sketch out and map out what I want to do. So I'm just gonna go and start painting and hope it works out. So the idea is a Sleepy Hollow bridge. If you remember any of the movies, basically it's like it looks almost like a house, I guess, the shape of it. It has like a roof over top of the bridge because they had to keep it clear of snow in winter, and the roof is sloped. It was like a frequently used old bridge. And I'm just gonna sketch it with a very diluted black/green/brown color. I like the clouds, yeah. They're not done yet, but they're always fun for me to paint. I don't know if you saw the last painting I did. The one with the black horse running on the beach. I think I posted it in the Discord, but yeah. The clouds there were the easiest part to do. I should probably spray it. That would make it easier to sketch here. Clouds have always been a struggle? Oh. I feel like I don't fully understand them, but they tend to work out. Of course, I'm not doing like a lot of different variety of clouds. I'm doing a pretty basic. I need to do a skin, something more of a portrait, I guess, soon. Because skin tone is something I'm not really familiar with. So. Many children came to my door on Halloween this year. Nice. Last year there was many as well. Oh. I don't think anyone came, but it might be because our area is kind of out there, I guess, maybe? I don't know. So I guess you didn't go out since you were saying about kids coming to the door. Yeah, I didn't. Usually don't go out. I think I went out maybe once. Yeah, probably just once. Never had a costume or anything, so. Saw some classmates, which was a bit awkward. Are they like, are they too old to be trick-or-treating, would you say, or? I think I wanted to start from here. They were seniors, I guess. That means yes. Not really think too much about that. Like how young someone is. Well, for me, the first time I went out trick or treating, I was probably, I don't know, 15 or maybe 16, and I felt way too old to be doing that. So I guess nowadays it depends. I should probably use this now. Oh, there. Hello, Chocolate. How you doing? Why haven't you been live for a while? I checked every night, but then didn't see anything. Yeah, on the weekend I was very, very busy, and then Monday I just didn't feel like it because Monday. Oh, we got another one of these things? Hmm? What? Hmm. What things? You know, Makio? We do? We have a Makio? No, well, as far as I know. It's not a Makio. Or a Makio-like. Yeah, my hair is in the frame as I paint on bigger and bigger canvases. Oh, right, Papa, yeah. I don't know what that's about. They've been doing it so often that now I don't even register it. No, I don't even realize it. But yeah. I see what you mean now. But yeah, as I paint on bigger and bigger canvases, I'll probably have to be in frame because it's like unavoidable at that point. Like, this is a 16 by 20. I want to paint on like triple the size basically. So to fit it in frame, I'll have to zoom the camera out. And I don't know if I'll bother wearing a mask and all that because that's annoying. But we'll figure that out when we get there, I guess. He's old, that's why, yeah. I guess that's why. Hey Moron, how you doing? What did I mix? I forgot what color I mixed while I was talking there. One face reveal? It's probably just gonna happen. If it ever happens, I'm not really gonna do a video and be like, oh, this is my face or whatever. It's just probably gonna happen naturally. Accidentally. That's pretty much what I mean by naturally. Yeah, not much for faces. A lot of the videos that I watch, I get annoyed immediately when someone puts their face on the screen. Like, let's say I'm watching a video, or like I see a video's thumbnail, and it's like, oh, something horror something, right? And I'm like, oh, I want to watch this video breakdown of this thing. And then it's a guy talking with like occasional what's it called, images and video. I shut that video off immediately. I hate it when that happens. I don't know. Maybe it's a me thing, but I'd rather see footage and hear the person talk in the background. Feeling fine? That's good, that's good. I'm feeling alright, I guess. Didn't really feel good yesterday, but today feel better. Hmm. Garfield Monday. Yeah, pretty much. How long have I been painting? Like, how long have I spent on this painting, you mean? Or, hate videos that shame TikToks for being cringe but aren't any better because they put funny images up and talk too much. Remember back in the day, just uploading videos, period, was cringe. I don't know. Yeah. It depends on the video, I guess. It depends on the type of video. Oh, and whole life. I've mainly been painting while I was streaming, like physically painting stuff. It's not like I didn't do a painting once or twice before that, because there were certain assignments in like high school where the art class was like, oh, let's do a painting. So I painted once then, and then I painted once or twice since then. But that's like maybe 3 paintings in like I don't know, 10 or 15 years. But the last 2 years or 3 years or however long it's been of streaming, I think like the last 2 years I've been painting a lot, or more often. I mean, like the last year, maybe almost exclusively painting, or the last half year. I have a bad sense of time. So. But the thing is that like the skills that I developed when I was drawing, they pretty much transferred to painting. So yeah. Do I enjoy painting? Yeah, I do. I love it. Artwork in general. I just kind of started having an interest in painting / drawing at age 6 and practice in my mother's closet looking up body tutorials. That's funny. I'll just put it here. I don't know if that's correct or not, but it looks close enough, so whatever. And the evilest part is that I didn't even use the back when I messed up. I just tore it and threw it away. That's bad. For me, I didn't even use sketchbook. I just use like scrap papers all the time. And I still do it now, even though I should kind of like chill out and just use my art supplies. I still get that feeling that, oh, I'm gonna waste it if I don't fully prepare and understand what I'm gonna use it for and whatever. This part here is a lot straighter. This part here is maybe level that off a bit. Evil man you are. So what you drawn? So this was supposed to be done for Halloween, but I didn't get to it. It's gonna be a Dullahan or a Headless Horseman. And he's just gonna be more in the foreground here, probably taking up this much space, the center, running towards the camera, or the running towards the viewer, and that's basically what I'm going for. Over here is going to be full of like trees and stuff climbing up into the sky, but I want to do the sky first. What I have here is kind of rough. And I want to have it more figured out. So I'm going to basically paint most of the background first. And then as I get closer, I'll paint more of the foreground after. I like how it looks right now. Yeah, I know. It's there's like stages you get in a painting where it's not finished that it just kind of looks good, and it's in one of those places kind of. Like it looks like it can kind of look, what's it called? Surreal, I guess. At certain stages. And it's just kind of interesting. Boo! Hello Alex, how you doing? Boo! Haven't been here in forever. Well, I was kind of absent from streaming for a little bit, so you didn't miss much. If you're tired, you should probably sleep. Probably go to bed. I have school tomorrow, but I don't want to sleep. Well, alright. Gonna head to bed now because I have presentation tomorrow. Alright. See ya. Have a good rest, Chocolate, and good luck on your presentation. I have to go to 2 places tomorrow. Where? If you can say. YKW. What is YKW? I'm gonna head off because I just got yelled at. Okay. Have a good one, Alex. You know what? Oh, okay. You know. I see. Oh, I was close. Closer than me. I have no idea what the modern slang is like. Hello, man with the macho glove. Hello, hermit with the moth profile pic. Kind of doomsday type scene are you painting? It was supposed to be done for Halloween, but it's gonna be a Headless Horseman, Bridge, Sleepy Hollow type painting. I, for one, would not want to be caught there. Those clouds be omen clouds. But yeah, how you doing? I was gonna ask how your week was, but the week's kind of just started, so. Doing good. How about you? I'm doing good as well. Doing all right. I'm gonna block part of this when I'm like this, but I kind of need to. I need to be in frame for a little bit. Shall forgive your transgression this time. How gracious. Oh no, it's her. Hello, Makio. How you doing? What are you up to? Polio. Or no, wait. Poloi. Poloi. You said polio. Oh no. Fine, I'll go. That's what your father said. I think this part will be visible. Ah. I figured out the most autistic guy in my last hour in school likes me. Most autistic guy, what? Describe that for me. Describe that a little bit more. Oh. So I have to finish the sentence. Hoi. Hoi polloi. Hoi polloi. It's a term for the masses. Oh. It's a lyric in a song I like. What song? He is autistic, brown hair, blue. Why are you giving me a full description of this dude? How? Okay, so there we go. Annoying, yaps a lot, gets bullied, has no friends, no one likes him. Did I say annoying? I see. Song is called The Hermit, rather fitting. But how do you know he's autistic? I'm just gonna kind of ignore that. You mean the macho single glove? Hmm. Oh, I'm gonna ignore that one as well. Holy shit. He pretends it's to protect his hand from the paint, but he just wears it because it looks cool. Uline warehouse packing gloves looks cool to you? Interesting taste. Okay, don't be weird just to get a reaction. I don't be weird to get a reaction. I'd be weird because it's how I am. Thank you. Oh, that's worse. How many chats are you banned from? By the way, because I have a feeling it's quite a few. That's not the way I go. The only people I know who say whatever comes to mind are actually honorably my autistic friend. I was thinking of that myself. Yeah, I know some. Uh, what's it called? I guess it depends, right? Because some of them have a lot of are like very what's it called? Restrained. Not restrained. There's another word for it. Reserved, I guess. Yeah, maybe that word. Doesn't mean there can't be more people like that. Hmm. Just an observation. How does the rest of this bridge go? Oh, okay, so it's like 3 bars straight, and then we have the what the heck? 3 bars straight. Okay, never mind. It has multiple layers, but I can still. Yeah, I think I can still do it like this. Okay, that worked out. Ray, do you like my new profile picture? Let me read it. Bone chilling stories that will make you shove a live piranha up your ass. Yeah, it's kind of funny, but by the way, is that a bridge or half sunken barn? It's a bridge. So the bridge of Sleepy Hollow, old bridge, because they, back in those days, if it was like a small bridge that was frequented, they would just build a shed on top, or like a roof like that, because when it snowed, it would be easier to clean, like it slides off, right? Because they had to keep that pathway opened. Yeah. A Merry Christmas. You committed one of the biggest November sins. You can't say Merry Christmas. Yeah. I'll probably start Christmas paintings in November because I know I'm not gonna be able to finish them in December for sure, because like half of that month is gonna be, I don't even know if I'll be able to stream because things just get so busy, right? So how much are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Miscalculated that energy. 1, 2. No one will notice, right? That there's extra ones on one side. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then on this one, there's like 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Damn, I screwed that one up pretty bad. Oh well. Maybe I'll just like ignore some of them. I mean, it kind of works out the same way. It doesn't really save me. Cool. It's gonna get kind of obscured, so I remember your age. You do. What's my age? Well, the kind of people who would actually count the bars won't be the kind of people others listen to. So you're the clear. I hope. I mean, maybe some of it's gonna get blocked anyways, because I don't know how much of the trees are gonna kind of be. Because like, if this area here is reserved for trees, then obviously they're gonna be like, you know, going up and around and stuff, so it's gonna get really obscured anyways. I don't think it matters too much. But yeah, like the bridge is supposed to be over water, so I'll have to cut that over here. I don't know. We'll figure that out. You're 32. Indeed. 32 greater than colon 3. Nice hair, thank you. It's in a mess right now, but yeah, it's probably gonna be in and out of frame because the bigger I paint, the more I have to be in frame. Forgive me, Ray, I doubted you. What do you mean? I always figured your hair was a lighter color until I saw it. Maybe just be the lighting though? Could be, I don't know. Like how to get it in frame to see how it looks. So just draw this bar here. It's brown, but I think with the lighting it appears to be darker. I don't think I didn't think your hair would look at all like your avatars. Yeah, she did a pretty good job. Without knowing how I look like, it's pretty funny how that can happen sometimes. Without like knowing how you look, someone can kind of draw how you look. Or like an artist can actually sometimes do that. Alright, let's try to get the ponytail in frame. Let me just try to brush it so it doesn't look too crazy. finger comb it. Alrighty. Okay, it doesn't really help. Maybe if I stand up. Okay, that's not helping at all. That's just blocking the entire screen. That's the hair tangent. We failed to demonstrate whether or not it's actually black or brown. It's a lot longer than the avatar. That's the only thing. You're downstairs. Yes, I am. I see, it's a wig. Now I can never prove that until I actually face reveal. But yeah, until then, you guys can witness the back of my head or whatever. Let me try to brush it out of my face. Maybe I'll have to... I had a hair clip somewhere, but I can't find it. Am I blocking too much? Or... I'll go over here. That way I'm like in the corner. I'm not blocking too much. But that was one of the things I was taught from the book. How to trick streamers into face revealing. You have to say, oh, I don't believe that you're this or that. Eventually we'll be like, no, look at this. I'm this. Oh. I think that's happened actually a couple. I can't remember who the streamer was. Or if it was even legit, but I bet you don't even have a chin. I'm growing my beard back for winter, so you won't be able to tell in a few, maybe like a week. I once tricked a group of people into thinking I'm a guy. Yeah, you probably just pulled out that foot fetish and they're all like, oh, this dude's a freak. Disproving the bold allegations by doing a face reveal and taking a picture of a social security number to prove it's real. Right, can I send you a Discord friend request? I'm gonna anyways share, I guess. A bunch of others sent me friend requests. I don't really know what the advantage of that is, because you're in my Discord anyway, so you can just send me a message in there. But, I was going straight into thinking a streamer was a great artist because they drew feet so well, but I soon found out that it was because they had a foot fetish. Many such cases. But yeah, I didn't know you had Discord, Makio. I thought you... Well, I guess once you found out about it, you couldn't resist the idea. Because I remember, like last time, you were saying that you didn't have one. You were like satisfied, I guess, with Roblox. I'm gonna go to sleep? Alright, have a good rest. And I still can't draw feet. Oh boy. You're talking about yourself there. Alright, yeah. Have a good rest, Makio. Management. Yay, okay, yeah. Now we have to make sure Makio doesn't post any foot pics or whatever in the Discord. It's like a danger warning, danger close. I can't. What if someone found my foot sketch practices? Therefore, I must remain ignorant. All my drawings will be wearing socks. Foots are kind of like a difficult subject to draw anyways. At least I found them being difficult to draw. There's an artist that I don't know if he still draws like hentai, but he like has safer work on YouTube, and he has some good tutorials on how to draw that, because I guess if you're a hentai artist, you probably end up drawing that for someone at some point for commissions or whatever. But he had a pretty good tutorial on like the shapes and the gesture. And that's what I used to kind of like figure out my own way of drawing it. But even then, I'm not really that good at it. There's like a trick to drawing heels as well that makes it look pretty good in the drawings. They're like deformed, elongated hands with short, stubby, nubby fingers. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Let's see if I can... I'll add more brown to it to get the ground color. Because it is a dirt road, but it's in the dark, so... It's in the dark and I want to like have it like you know, like the after the rain sort of effect. Okay, this is like too bright of a color, but still. By the way, do you know what part about the foot fetishers like so much? Is it the sole or the foot or the entire foot? It's the sole of the foot or the entire foot? I don't know. I actually haven't haven't looked into it. I haven't done my research. If I was drawing feet for foot fetishes, I would do my research, but I somehow avoided that and had to draw worse things. But that's dark past that I don't need to worry about anymore. I don't know if I told Moron. I think I told Kali, but yeah, I don't know. Worse things, yeah, worse. Like stuff that I can't even fully describe on YouTube. Because like when you're young artist and you need money really quickly, you end up drawing perverted things. And then in the market of perverted things, you get scooped up by the most perverted people that want you to draw things so perverted that other artists that are in the same market don't want to draw, right? So, and it's on that website. What is it called? Picardo? Picardo's the one. That I didn't want to remember. Sorry, but I had to suffer. You have to suffer as well. Furry foot fetishes. No, that's not even like. That's not even on the radar of weirdness that I've had to draw for some of the people on there. It's fine. Yeah, and then you told me about your friend who had to draw something weird, and that was pretty weird too, Kali. The planets thing. That's weird. But I think mine was a lot dirtier than that. I think I had it worse. But yeah, it's what you end up agreeing to. So, don't really have the right to complain too much about it. and I got paid. So like, it's one thing to be forced to draw something and then they don't even pay you. I've heard that from some people, and it's like, wow, that sucks. But I at least got paid for my pain. I don't want to guess or make you tell me because I know that kind of rabbit hole as well. Yeah, it's like extreme perverse. Like beyond diaper fur, beyond what's it called? Gore or gore, maybe in that sort of scatological territory, I guess, somewhere in there. But yeah. The kinds of drawings that you have to remind yourself that this is just a drawing to get through, so. The kind of drawings that you end up thinking, well, I spent years learning how to draw, and here I am drawing this for someone. It's that kind of drawing. Are you sure you're okay? Sounds like some serious trauma. No, not trauma. I wouldn't say like that's a bit like exaggerating, I guess. I mean, like for comedic effect, maybe. Maybe I'll just say yeah, it's traumatic. But glad I don't have to do that anymore. Perks of to being a bad artist then. I don't know. I wouldn't say I was good back then either. I think it was just the fact that I was streaming on Picardo, because Picardo didn't have like any limits of what you could draw back then. I don't know if that's changed now. I assume it has because it's grown and it's monetized. So they probably have some degree of rules. It depends though. Either way, like for example, if you were, I knew some lowly artists, right? And if you were doing content that was pornographic, that would be considered CP in certain countries. So you would not be allowed to draw that on Picardo. And then there was another website that was okay with that because I guess they were running out of a different country. It depends on like the rules and stuff. I think like Pixiv used to allow lowly Shota content. I don't know if they do anymore, or maybe it's like region locked or something. But yeah. Even if I was not that good, there would be people that would want you to draw it, I guess, just because if you were good, you'd be able to market your skills more easily and you wouldn't have to deal with that. Because the person that I was drawing weird stuff for, they fully said that, you know, this and that artist ghosted me, and I guess at some point the artist that they had commissioned maybe got fed up with them, or maybe got some better gigs. It's just hard. I need money. Let's just get through this. Pretty much, yeah. I was living in Florida at the time, so like it wasn't that expensive at the time there. Lollies are on the thin line between P and CP, yeah. Like, I personally don't really care for it, but I understand the arguments that people who enjoy it make, where it's like, okay, it's like no children were harmed in the process of making this content or whatever, right? But then there's like, I don't know, there's like a weird fascination, I guess, that's like been linked to people who act out in real life, like not even artists that draw it necessarily, but artists who, or people who consume it. Like, you guys remember the case with Rurouni Kenshin? There was like a very popular mangaka, he I can't remember exactly what it was. Like, I don't think he did anything to anyone, but he was caught with a lot of CP, as in real life content, as well as the drawings. And that's not just a one-off, there was like a bunch of others. So I'm sure like it has some effect on certain people. But then the thing becomes like, you know, if we're regulating fictional material based on how the lowest common denominator reacts in consumption to it, and there's so many other types of content that might get regulated as well, like content with violence in it. Because I know I went around, like, me and buddies, you know, are reenacting Dragon Ball Z on the playground, literally punching each other. But yeah, I don't know of any cases where someone got, like, I don't know, cut in half because they watched Bleach, or cut in half by someone who watched Bleach. I don't know of any cases where that's happened. Oh, there was an artist. I mean, no, this guy didn't really draw lolly. I mean, like, the characters, some people who are like not familiar with manga or anime, they will probably just look at the faces and consider it to be a young girl, even though like bodies are not young girls. But the artists for Aqua from Hololive, they had an incident with, they were actually, I think, they were preying on a bunch of underage girls, like real girls. So I don't know if that would be considered connected to that kind of artwork or not. Hope no kid has been cut in half due to watching too much Bleach. Yeah. I just wouldn't be surprised if I hear about stuff like that, because there's always someone that's going to be affected in a particular way by fictional material. I just don't think that we should regulate all of the sane people based on what one crazy gets up to. Oh, I should move this here. It's kind of in the way. Agree, yeah. But like, at the same time, I don't necessarily also agree with the like, you know, the you have the argument video games don't cause violence, and it's like, okay, yeah, the video game doesn't cause the violence, or the fictional content. Let's just expand it to all fictional content. We can't say that it causes the violence necessarily, like it's kind of like in a gray zone, but I think it is the case that it affects people. Like, I don't know how it can't be the case that it affects people. And sometimes that becomes like part of the argument. Would say so. Aqua's design is certainly more in that direction. Artists probably did more specific stuff, but had to generalize it for cover. Yeah. Basically, I think that's maybe why age ratings are there, right? Because you have like people who aren't developed and are maybe of unsound mind, even if they're of age to consume it. They might be of not sound mind, and they consume content, and then their behavior is modified by the content because they lack whatever faculty to make it so that they can distinguish, I guess, the fiction from reality or whatever. Yeah, it could desensitize people, but I think so long as it's regulated as the same as violent films are, it should be fine. Yeah, like I don't want to go down that the road of like, I'm not necessarily, I wouldn't even describe myself as like a super free speech person, but I can see how the state can and that's kind of funny because most artists, I guess, would be more free speech type. But just looking at the state and how it can be like, you know, tyrannical. Even if you come with a good idea to regulate content that's like objectively doing harm to society, the state's gonna find a way to leverage that in their favor somehow. The road to evil is paved with good intentions, yeah, pretty much. Some good intention regulations could very easily be used as a gateway to stricter, more draconian regulate. Yeah, because like that's usually the way the law goes. I feel like the law in general just has like a natural inclination to tighten and tighten and tighten and tighten because it has like the careers of lawyers are kind of constantly there to exercise the law and apply pressure, and then precedent gets set and policy is shaped, and then over time you just kind of get less and less freedom, but at the same time you don't want absolute freedom because that's just chaos. So it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like for a while, I think maybe there's still prominent libertarian voices. I don't really know if that's a thing, but or that's a thing anymore. I remember at one point that was like pretty prominent on the political side of YouTube. But to me, that's never really made sense, because all you really get to is a point where someone does want to apply pressure and restrict freedoms. So basically you create a free society where people are free to do what they want, and the people who want to do want to exercise their power are going to do so. No, I forgot. I needed to. I'm gonna need to do this eventually, but I need a big kind of palm tipped brush, like kind of maybe not this big, but like big enough to like quickly cover an entire canvas, like bigger than this. A lot of the process videos that I've been watching has people doing that, so and I don't have a brush for that. I can substitute it with like a cloth and maybe some cotton balls or something, but then you have to keep doing that, whereas a brush you can reuse. Thanks for the stream. Good night. Alright, have a good night, and hopefully don't dream about that freaky shit that I brought back to your memory. Yeah. You know, if I continue this and it ends up not looking like it ends up looking particularly nice, I might just leave it without adding the Headless Horseman character, because I am kind of liking the way it's coming together. And if I end up rendering things really well, I'll just keep it instead of potentially ruining it. Alright, I'm off to bed. Alright, have a good one. Have a good rest. Looking great, thank you. Yeah, if I get it looking particularly nice, maybe I'll just put my attention into the trees and stuff and make it a nice image. I mean, the implication is there for people who know that the Sleepy Hollow bridge looks like that. And for those who don't know, it's just a kind of creepy looking image in general, so good night, Mr. Screamer. Maybe just put the Headless Horseman as a faraway silhouette in the dragon. Yeah, it's possible too. I could, well, like, I guess like either here or over there, right? Those are two places that I could put. Probably better to try here. Like even just partially, right? But because it's supposed to be a ghostly figure, like it can only venture so far from the bridge, according to the legends. But yeah, that's a good idea. I'll try for here. Alright then, see you another time. Yep. Have a good rest. Good night. Can't wait to see the finished piece. Me too. And I can move on to something else. Oh, it's almost a 2-hour mark anyways. Yeah. Painted a very cool eye in the sky. Oh, this is gonna be kind of difficult here. So what I need to do... the bridge is... it like has an arc at the bottom, because there's a river down here. And I haven't really established any of that, but yeah. I guess I should try to do that. Go down here, it's gonna be like this thick. Come out like that. Since it's going this way, we can go down further. Needs to go even further. That. Just paint right over top of this because I'm gonna end up painting on top of it anyways. So do that. You realize how long it was since last stream? How long was it? Actually, I'm not sure because maybe a week, maybe 5 days. I don't know. 6 days. Oh damn, almost a week. Yeah, I don't know. I just like had a few days where I really wasn't feeling uh up to it, I guess. I don't know. And then a couple days where I was just too busy, like straight up. But yeah. For some reason it felt like 2. Yeah, it felt shorter for me as well. Cause like there's a couple days where I was just like, oh, I'll stream later today, and around the time it gets to it, I'm just like, I'm either too tired or something. I remember watching a VOD where basically no one showed up yet, asked Collie about like feeling suddenly depressed. Yeah, that day I just kind of like, sometimes it happens besides that day, but like just randomly you feel okay and then you turn on stream and then you just feel like a sudden like just turning on stream and you get like sit down to draw and you just suddenly feel really down. And it has like no sense, like you don't know why. I guess like that's depressiveness in general, is like sometimes you don't even know why. But yeah, just one of those days. Alright, just don't push yourself. Pal, 2 hour mark and this looks alright. Yeah, it's looking alright. It's looking a lot better than it should, considering I didn't really plan this. I just kind of winged it. Maybe I'll notice later that something's off, but it looks alright. Like the perspective of the thing is receding backwards. I'm gonna have to work out a couple of things over here, like trees and stuff, to look like they're further away, and then see if I can fit that rider over here. Maybe he has a lantern that kind of illuminates the figure a little bit. I don't know. I'll see when I get to that point. The trees over here are obviously gonna have to go over portions of the structure and whatever. But yeah, we'll figure all that out later. 2 hours is good enough. I guess the horizon. Let me just do that as the last thing. I'll put the horizon over here then. Which is pushed up from where it was before, but not really gonna break anything, so this is okay. Cool. Hermoso arte. I don't know. Is that Portuguese or Spanish? Is gracias the same either way? I don't know. Well, yeah. How you doing, Yosar? Yosar, I think. About to end. Spanish, sorry, I don't speak. Oh, okay. I see. Ian Soso? Okay. Moron. You're my resident Spanish. So how do I say I'm going to end stream? Or oh, he's probably using Google Translate. I'm artisan Carboncillo, I love your work. Thank you. Gracias. So Carboncillo, I guess that's pencil, right? Graphite pencil. Because carbon is graphite and silo sounds like stylo in French, so that's my guess. And for your thing, Ray, directo terminará pronto. Yeah, pencil. Okay, I see. All right, let me open up Google so I can communicate. Do you have IG for follow? Yes. Oh no, how do I find it? Is it here? Instagram is taking its sweet time to open. I'll follow you back too if you post there. So here you go. There you go. Okay. Thanks, yeah. Google Translate, Spanish. Thanks for watching. Gracias por mirar. He terminado por hoy. Bye bye. Buenos.